Buying land without knowing how to test it is a gamble with your entire fortune. Walking into a land deal worth billions of dong without knowing how to test the land is no different from gambling your life savings on a game of chance. Do you believe that with nothing more than a bowl of cold rice or a small pit of water, you can immediately tell whether the land beneath your feet attracts wealth and prosperity or harbors harmful energy? There are plots of land that look perfect on the surface. Beautiful shape, good price, seemingly ideal. But once purchased, the truth reveals itself. This is dead land, conflicted land. Business declines, health deteriorates, family harmony breaks down. Don't wait until the money is paid and the deal is done to feel regret. In reality, identifying good land versus bad land is not as difficult as you might think. You don't need complex machinery or a master Feng Shui consultant. In this video, I'll show you 5 extremely simple traditional methods, from observing plants to using a bowl of cold rice, so you can personally test the energy flow of a piece of land before making a decision. The third method will truly surprise you with its accuracy. Let's begin. Method 1. Observing vegetation. Reading the energy of the land. This is the oldest and most intuitive method, known in traditional Feng Shui as observing qi through living forms. Remember this unchanging principle. All things possess spirit. Plants are nature's most sensitive antennas. Their roots penetrate deep into the earth, absorbing water and nutrients. Their condition is the most honest reflection of the land's energy beneath. Signs of vital energy. When you step onto a plot of land, observe the wild grass and naturally growing plants. If the vegetation is lush, green, glossy, growing upright with abundant branches and leaves, congratulations. This is a sign of fertile soil, clean underground water, and strong earth energy. People living here tend to feel healthy, clear-minded, and energetic. If flowers bloom, bees and butterflies hover, birds nest and sing, this is a powerful omen of auspicious land. Family prosperity and future generations will flourish. Signs of dead or harmful energy. Be cautious if plants constantly wither despite good weather, or grass grows yellow, dry, and stunted. This indicates broken or depleted earth energy. Pay close attention to plant shapes. In Feng Shui, form reflects energy. If trees grow twisted, deformed, covered with knots, drooping downward, or pointing sharply like blades, this is a serious warning. Beneath the soil may lie debris, contaminated matter, or even animal remains, creating heavy yin energy. Living in such places often leads to irritability, family conflict, and persistent misfortune. One more important note. Do not confuse lushness with gloom. If vegetation is overly dense, blocking sunlight, creating cold, damp conditions with many insects, this is excess yin, not healthy land. Good land must be green and open, receiving sunlight and wind. Method 2. Digging a water pit. Testing the wealth channel. If the first method is visual diagnosis, this one is checking the pulse of the land directly. In Feng Shui, there is a saying, mountains govern people. Water governs wealth. Water represents money flow. Good land must be able to retain water. How to do it? At the center of the land, dig a square pit about 30 to 40 centimeters wide and deep. Fill it with water and observe how it drains. 3 possible outcomes. 1. Water drains instantly. This is dispersing land. The soil is loose, sandy, unable to retain energy. Money may come, but it will leave just as fast. Structurally, foundations here are weak and costly to reinforce. 2. Water does not drain or drains extremely slowly. This indicates heavy clay or poor drainage. Feng Shui-wise, this causes stagnation and blockage. Health issues and career stagnation often follow. 3. Water drains slowly and evenly. Best case. This is excellent land. The soil breathes yet holds moisture. Wealth accumulates steadily and sustainably. Advanced tip: repeat the test overnight. If the pit remains moist the next morning, the land's energy is very strong. Method 3. Using cold rice. Testing spiritual cleanliness. This method may sound superstitious, but it is a deeply rooted folk practice used to detect contaminated or impure land. Land carries history. It may have once been farmland, or dumping grounds, animal pens, or even burial sites. These leave behind harmful energy. How to do it: take freshly cooked rice, let it cool. At the spot where you plan to place the altar or bedroom, bury a handful of rice about 20 centimeters deep, wrap lightly in paper, not plastic. Leave it for 3 to 5 days. Results: good sign: rice develops white or light yellow mold with a mild sour scent. This indicates clean, living soil with beneficial microorganisms. Bad sign: rice turns black, green, mushy, and emits a strong, foul odor. This is a serious warning. Scientifically, it indicates toxic anaerobic bacteria or decaying matter. Spiritually, it signals heavy death energy. If the rice is entirely black and rotten, walk away immediately. Money can be earned again. Health and peace cannot. Method 4. Using living compasses. Children and dogs. Children under 3 and dogs possess heightened biological sensitivity. Children. If a child remains happy, playful, or sleeps peacefully on the land, this is a good sign. If the child suddenly cries uncontrollably, clings in fear, or stares at empty spaces, be alert. Dogs. If a dog relaxes, lies down, or plays, energy is stable. If it growls, barks at nothing, refuses to enter, or pulls you away, leave. Scientifically, these reactions can be caused by low-frequency sound, underground water currents, or toxic gases invisible to adults. Method 5. Most important: your own intuition. The ancients said, "People choose land, but land also chooses people." Stand alone at the center of the land. Turn off your phone. Close your eyes. Breathe slowly for 5 to 10 minutes. If the land suits you, you feel calm, grounded, peaceful. Breathing deepens naturally. You don't want to leave. If the land rejects you, you feel chills, tightness in the chest, restlessness, anxiety, or dizziness, even in good weather. This is not superstition. It is your nervous system reacting faster than conscious thought. Final thoughts. We've covered 5 traditional methods. 1. Observing vegetations. 2. Digging a water pit. 3. Testing with rice. 4. Using children or dogs. 5. Trusting your intuition. These methods help eliminate bad options early. For high-value land, professional surveys are still recommended. But remember this above all: the Feng Shui of the land matters, but the Feng Shui of the heart matters even more. Blessed land is for blessed people. Virtue can transform imperfect land, while bad intentions can ruin even the best location. Choose land carefully, but cultivate yourself as well. That is the strongest protection for your home. If you found this useful, please like, subscribe, and share your own experiences in the comments. May you find your true land of peace and prosperity. I am Flow Over Force. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.